Alright, ladies and gents, first thing you want to do is get over here. As long as you're standing in this area here, then you're never going to have to worry about actually being hit by these guys. It's pretty easy. You're not the one who's actually killing these people. Of course, I am just going to be using the old kind of trank gun. But you can see this is like super easy to actually do. Of course, just go for headshots. Like there's still this guy here. You gotta wait for him to actually kind of jump out. There you go. So other than that, really easy peasy. This part's pretty easy. But of course, it's only gonna get a little bit more difficult. So get up here to about halfway, and then come back. You can only shoot a few of the guys. The ones in the back are the ones that you can actually take out. As you can see, the other ones can block, so you just got to get Snake to kind of shoot them. But the other thing you can actually do is use this coolant here, and this will disrupt them long enough to get Snake to actually shoot them. Alright, so it looks like we still got a few more enemies that we need to take care of. Snake's got him over there. I can't tell where his actual head is. There we go. Still making our way. Again, get to about this point here, wait till they come out and get over here. Get the guys on top first. The ones that actually shoot at you are the easiest ones to get. Oh, that should have got him. He got him for me. Of course, we're non-lethal, so that's why we're doing what we're doing. This next part can be tricky, might take some damage, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to what I picked up in the water, which was the body armor, which is going to actually help this part out here. And this part can be a little tricky. Alright, so as soon as it starts up, go ahead and get out your coolant spray. And just kind of wave it around a little bit. As you can see, there's a guard that's shooting at us over there. Alright, so while he's handling that here, just want to make sure that we're good to go before I actually shoot him. Sometimes Snake can actually hit you when he does that, so get back a little bit. Alright, when this happens, go ahead and get back out your coolant. We'll stick with the coolant since he's moving up closer. To get it long enough just to take him out. Go back to the M9. Looks like we weren't able to get him just yet, as he got in the way. There we go. Too much about this fight here. As soon as someone gets in your way, of course, that's when you want to go ahead and switch. Other than that, continue to do this same method over and over again. Just make sure you're out of Snake's way so he doesn't actually hit you. I don't think I got him. Nope. But you have to be quick. You have to keep kind of going back and forth. There we go. Alright, now we're going to go for a stun grenade. This should actually help things out a little bit. Had to do that right there. Alright, looks like we've got kind of got to wait, I guess, till Snake gets up so we can just use this method right here. Never have I done this where he actually threw a grenade in this area. That was the first time. So that was very surprising to see. But this is almost done. So we can do this for a while. Maybe we can switch over, throw another. There you go. Snake's back up, so that means we're good to go. Snake is the key to this battle. I think that should be about it. Yes. We made it. Sweet. Alright, we'll keep going. Don't worry. Snake gets all of his health back, and that's what really matters.
Raiden, about this colonel of yours. I found out where he is.
Where?
Inside Arsenal.
What?
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption protocol it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's AI, the so-called GW.
Get real. What the hell does this mean?
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
That's impossible.
The Colonel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own nanomachines. The Colonel is, in part, your own creation, cobbled together from expectations and experience.
That's crazy!
But it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion? Everything I've done so far?
Raiden.
Snake, what's happening around here?
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Help! Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden!
Is this what Olga was talking about?
Alright, so it's only going to get weirder and more weirder. We're going to go ahead and... We got 3 out of 3, and I don't even think we've used a ration this whole game, but I'm not really worried about rations. I want to get as much life up as possible. That's not really one of my concerns. We'll go back to the body armor, and of course, as you can see, we've got the HF blade, but there's 2 different modes to it. Right now, it's in red mode, which means it's lethal. So anytime you use this, it's actually lethal. But if you press the X button on the 360, it switches to... And I don't know how that would make any difference, but it switches to non-lethal. And since we're going for non-lethal, we want to make sure that it's on this right here. Now this next part here is a kind of a tedious battle. It goes on and on and on and on. So I definitely recommend saving up here, as we're not really worried about a big boss run or anything like that. So definitely save up here, because this could take you a few tries to be able to get down perfect. And we're probably not going to do it perfect. I don't know yet, because I haven't done it. So we'll just see how we go, and let's do it. Alright, here we go. For some reason it takes us back to the SOCOM there, so go ahead and get out your HF blade, and remember LB is used to pretty much block incoming shots, and we're going to be using the blade to actually knock out some of these enemies, so let's do this. Alright, just make sure that when you run around, of course, you're using this. Snake will take care of most of the enemies, you just need to kind of run back and forth. Of course, we don't want Snake to die. This is just a long, tedious kind of battle, unfortunately. And of course, don't get fooled by fission mailed. I remember when this happened, I was like, damn it, how did I lose? Aw. Snake always hits me. Why do I always take my damage from Snake? Just remember that they're kind of invincible there for a few seconds. It just pretty much keeps going on and on and on and on and on. Just protect Snake as much as you can. Of course, my goal is to not have to use a ration. I haven't used a ration at all yet. I like to keep that up, but we're getting lower and lower here. Always use your block when you're running around. Maybe try to protect him as much as you can. We're doing good yet. We're doing good. Alright, come on. We're getting a little low. Might have to use a ration. Actually, if you get down, you can get your stuff back up. Snake's got plenty of health here. As you can see, he's doing most of the work for us. Don't be fooled, I'm not the one that's actually killing these guys. Snake is finishing them off for me because he's such a nice guy. Alright, we gotta be getting close. Snake, man, you just killing them all. It's like, I ain't waiting for you. That might be it. There we go.
Fortune.
It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, and their plan too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real. No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now. I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.